My Jester. Here after all.
Captain, this cursed suddenly appeared on deck.
He's on our side. Let's patch him up.
It won't be so easy. His black pearl is intact, but his soul is missing. Strangely enough, it was shifted out of our reality, much like the time soul on Morrow's Reach.
He was there in Ignatia's nightmare. Seems not all of him made it back.
I might still be able to pull his soul back. The time soul's touch has granted me a considerable boost in power. However, I'm still learning to wield my newfound abilities. Let's continue our adventure in the Timeless Shores. Once I fully understand my power, I will attempt to revive him.
Yes? Ah, Ephia. Come, we must toast.
Gladly. I see you've already prepared the cups. They seem a bit small.
Aye, but that is how you enjoy sake. Now a toast to fallen friends, severed ties, and new horizons. Kanpai!
Kanpai! Oh, now that had a kick all right.
Enjoy it. It was one of the many things we meant to carry home once our mission was complete.
Ah, so this is a memento of your partner.
Aye. I held on to it for when I finally achieved my vengeance. But there's no need anymore.
Hear, hear.
To think we simply carried out the mission. We did not ask for reasons. Kuro and I, slaying a legendary undead captain and claiming his head, we traveled for years. We gathered knowledge, we honed our skills as pirate hunters. Yet in the end, that blind obedience cost me my arm. And Kuro his head.
Do you think he'd be content, seeing you happy as you are now?
I suppose. We will never know for sure.
Well, if Bellamy's soul is still out there, who's to say? Maybe one day you'll run across Kuro again, eh?
A toast to that, Ephia. A toast to that.
You sure I can't sway you somehow? I told you before. I can't wrap my head around what you... want from me?
Oh, such tragedy! A broken mirror.
How is that a tragedy?
How would I marvel at my magnificent countenance with all these shards floating around?
Please, just look at it, Quartermaster.
I suppose I could try to get a glimpse of myself in this reflective debris.
Brinkers, if you're hearing this, I'm dead and gone. That makes you the oldest man aboard. Remember when you once told me about that servant you had. What was his name again? Yeah, never mind. Can't hear you anyway. But I distinctly remember you saying you left him somewhere.
Yeah, Sebastian. He wasn't supposed to. Well, all right. There seems to have been a anticipation on my part. Indeed, there is someone who I'll have to face before I can pass whatever tribulations the captain envisions.
And here I was trembling at the thought of what the mirror might pull from your dogged sword.
Yeah, yes, I had a couple of great dogs, very reliable. But no, the captain is talking of Sebastian, my loyal servant.
Great. We just find him and you talk things out? Easy work.
Yes, it was admittedly a while ago, but I'm very optimistic he's still where I last saw him.
Tell me, and I'll set a course.
In prison. More precisely, the dungeons of the Iron Bay.
There are entirely too few shanties on this stick. Well, I can't help. My vocal cords are in great disarray ever since I've been beheaded.
Where to, Captain? We are close to the Iron Bay. Now your servant, you left him in a prison.
Haven't we all done things that we aren't particularly proud of?
Do you at least remember in which cell he was?
Of course, of course. What kind of barbarian forgets where they left their most trusted acquaintance? He is right there.
That cell is rather empty.
Indeed. Naught but a minor setback. I remember them keeping particularly tight records. As they are not of those who cast away traditions lightly, I presume they still have them there. Ah, yes, there they are, tightly perused by a diligent prognosticar. Wearing the form of one of their acolytes should allow me to read about Sebastian's whereabouts. So long as the prognosticar is not looking directly at me while I browse his files. Alas, it is a risk I must take. Now, Ithia, would you be so kind and choose our landing?
Where did the time go? This can't be right. I thought you'd never ask.
I'm finished with you.
I wonder, Quartermaster, what made you come here in the first place?
Aha! I always wanted to experience the insides of a prison. A real one, you see, not these petty cellars my family moved to Kirka. So, of course, I am Sebastian, set out and tried to get ourselves in prison.
Your naivety is truly exceptional.
I can't argue, you sound just like Sebastian. Really? Not too much here.
Tasting the local flavors, are we, fun press funds?
Well, now.
You must describe this new flavor.
So how
to me
did you get
later.
yourself imprisoned?
It was surprisingly easy, actually. I just needed to display my abilities once, and we were in there faster than I could have hoped for. They do grant you a really swift trial once you're accused of using magic. Lucky us.
Lucky you, rather, since you're the one who is not in prison anymore.
Yes, it doesn't take much to soak up all the nuances of a prison cell. Thus, I broke out and told Sebastian to wait for me until I would find a way to free him. Which, gloriously, I'm doing now.
Little bombs. The crackles draw them. We may come back here.
They always forget.
Is that self-indulgence? It's mesmerizing.
I am a servant of the grand design.
Or dreamt,
Was it a trick? Or part of the design?
Why are we wearing these woolen robes
Preparation
in the middle
is
of the lost Caribbean?
Back up. Good.
What is that?
Strange.
I hope you don't struggle. Let's try again.
Say, fellow,
My gallery
Inquisition,
is the battlefield.
would you know where the nearest latrines are located?
I'll keep it stored.
Is that? Is that?
I hear there's lots of different barbecue techniques in the Lost Caribbean.
Death
Have you ever
is
tried
not
roasting
defeat.
chicken on the Maiden's Flame? Recently, a bird dropping soiled my
blade
mask.
is
I tried cleaning it with iron wool, but it just won't get off.
Another
Any
ace in the hole.
advice?
Out with you. Thanks, Marty.
What is that?
I'm losing control.
Well now.
Ring true and loud.
Try to hide. I'm not fully in control.
Stench of your corruption. Who did this? I'll cut you loose. You are free. Now.
Careful, when I get you, there is nothing I can promise I won't do.
Rectify. The dead are walking. I am an arbiter.
I can't hold myself back. Hide if you can.
Undead! Abomination!
Come, let us hunt down your wretched assailants.
What helmet?
The Marley resets time.
Slice. Dice. Huh?
Oi! Oh!
A heavy custom.
Catch ya.
Not today.
Who?
I'm always here.
Do I see? What is that?
A lock needs a key. Raise with your legs.
I stand against the Tempest.
Something's not right. Can't you feel it? I'd rather come to...
So exhausting.
Let's try a new recipe.
Is that?
A fine blend of memories.
Who disturbs my
horrid thing
sacred task?
made that noise? The leaves hide all.
Hesitation is defeat.
Whoa.
Death walks among us. The maiden's judgment awaits for your cursed soul. We will feed your abominable brush. Calculate. Does it shelter you? Rectify. Mensura. Calcula. Rectifica. I can smell your rotting flesh. You fiend. The maiden's judgment awaits.
I don't look up to anybody.
Calculate. Rectify. Guide me to you, fiend. Good. We've driven them back.
Death is not defeat.
I miss the waves under my feet.
What do we have here?
There must be a mistake. What happened? Hard to make sense of it. What right is appropriate here? This must have happened for a reason. A cruel twist of fate, perhaps? Let us pray this doesn't happen again.
One less soul to taste. We have to take caution and not kill every acolyte on this island. I do need to possess one of them so I can enter the prognosticar's office.
Yes, yes, you can tell me.
Here I was again in the prison of my past, heroically returning to save my old servant and companion.
Are you composing your memoirs again?
Certainly. A good word is never to be left astray.
But a companion is?
Touché.
No one is allowed to peruse my writings.
I've had the most interesting epiphany. Yes, yes, you can tell me later.
I have them all here. Every single prisoner who was ever detained on this island. Nobody can escape the confines of these papers.
I could spend hours going through such meticulous records.
Please don't.
From what I can gather, Sebastian is not listed as an inmate anymore. But it seems they throw the worldly belongings of released prisoners on a pile just outside the prison. Maybe we can pick up his trace there.
At your command.
I hear there's lots of
A
different
feast
barbecue
for my
techniques in the Lost Caribbean. Have you ever tried roasting chicken on the Maiden's Flame?
Cut through the shadows. Preparation is...
The Inquisitor. Do you happen to know what exactly she's
Right
intending
where I
to do?
want you. Grapple's drop. Yeah.
Something's not right. Can't you feel it? I'd rather concentrate on my task.
Little box.
Anyone
Quite hot, eh? Careful! The host's instincts are taking over!
Where do I put this?
Oh, this fervent fire! I must hunt you down!
Ensura!
I can't hold myself back! Hide if you can!
Hey, lay still. I'll come to you. Come.
No persuasions here.
Wretched silence.
Did I fall asleep?
Calculate!
Careful, when I get you, there is nothing I can promise I won't do.
Calcula rectifica.
Hey, lie still. I'll come to
Try to hide, I'm not fully in control.
Cannon is mightier than the sword.
wretched assailants.
The stench of your corruption still lingers. Precious time.
Forever.
Oh, this fervent fire! I must hunt you down!
The fire will guide
Arbiter
me.
of the maiden. Cower before.
I can't hold myself back! Hide if you can!
Oh, our
Careful, when I get you, there is nothing I can promise I won't do.
Mensura. Calcula.
Try to hide, I'm not fully in control.
In the name of the maiden, reveal yourself.
Oh, this fervent fire! I must hunt you down!
What vile fiends did this to you? Let us find them.
Did I fall asleep?
Try to hide, I'm not fully in control.
Sure. Calcula.
I can't hold myself back! Hide if you can! Careful, when I get you, there is nothing I can promise I won't do.
Measure.
Oh, this fervent fire! I must hunt you down!
creature.
Darkness will not show.
I can't hold myself back! Hide if you can!
Any aberration shall be rectified.
Come forth.
Apologies. Is anybody hurt?
Our zeal.
Of course.
I stand ready.
Toya,
J'écoute!
I'm always prepared.
Do I see?
I'm losing control!
The cursed are upon us!
Careful, when I get you, there is nothing I can promise I won't do.
Rectifica!
Try to hide, I'm not fully in control.
Maiden's
Power.
judgment awaits, creature. Abominable.
Careful, when I get you, there is nothing I can promise I won't do.
I'll find you
I can
between
smell
the
your
vines,
rotting
pirate.
Sufficient, please.
The below swallowed them.
Strange.
I got caught up in the flame there.
What is that?
This soul will do its own bidding in a moment.
What do we have here?
Curse it!
A feast for my blade.
Tango. This can't be right.
Cut through the shadows. My blade is ready.
I hear there's lots of different barbecue techniques in the Lost
Don't
Caribbean.
get too comfortable.
Have you ever tried roasting?
Where do I put this?
Ladies'
No
flame?
passage ancien.
Ready to serve.
Why are we wearing these woolen robes in the middle of the Lost
I hope you
Caribbean?
don't struggle with the fight.
I'm losing control.
Shall not escape me.
Another ace in the hole.
I can't hold myself back. Hide if you can.
I am an arbiter.
Try to hide. I'm not fully in
This is
control.
going to be a long shot.
Careful, when I get you, there is nothing I can promise I won't do.
Still, we shall all come to you.
Oh, this fervent fire. I must hunt you down.
My judgment awaits you.
Careful, when I get you, there is nothing I can promise I won't do.
Maiden's judgment awaits, creature.
I can't hold myself back. Hide if you can. Try to hide. I'm not fully in control.
Come forth.
Rectifica.
Measure. Calculate.
Oh, this fervent fire. I must hunt you down. It seems I lost myself there for a moment.
I can help if you let me.
Thanks, Molly.
Toya, ready. Huh? Don't worry, I won't snitch.
Connor, ready. Ah! A fine shot.
Strange. I'm always prepared.
What is that?
Well, now.
Big problem? Bigger solution.
Anyone hungry?
I think I've exposed myself to the flame
The heart
too
is
strongly.
pierced.
What is the maiden's advice on that?
The cannon is mightier than the sword.
Excuse me,
I'm
I'm looking
here.
for the nearest pond to drown my flame in. And efficient, just as expected, Toya.
This will suffice.
It's been a while. At your service.
A taste of death. The Mali's special. A useful gift. Our options for variety are endless.
Corruption.
All right now. Who was that?
Even if the touch of
Sufficiently a heavy customer. Very sensible, ma. A useful gift. Raise with your legs.
Oi?
Still just one bullet.
Fancy a change of wardrobe, friend Pincus? Try again.
J'écoute!
The tale of pistol.
they understand. Though it is stated corruption above a certain level is harmless.
Is that?
Let's try a new recipe.
Who?
Ha! I can smell your rotting flesh.
You need to ask.
Measure.
You can't afford it.
Calculate. Rectify.
Mensura, calcula,
The maiden's judgment
rectifica.
awaits, creature! Mensura! Calcula!
Mensura.
Rectifica!
Calcula. Rectifica.
Abominable.
We will
Rash.
feed your carcass to the
Does it
pyre!
shelter you? We will feed your
We will
carcasses,
feed your carcasses
to the pyre.
pyre. Nothing. They must have returned to the sea.